Hey guys, it's VT Gamer 11 back with another video. This is going to be a new part of my channel, and what it's going to be is every week I'm going to come up with 10 questions, and you guys can leave video responses to them. You can leave comments. This is pretty much a way for me to get to know you guys better, and for you guys to get to know me better, more than just like video games and stuff like that. Pretty much it's like a Q&A, but each Q&A, I'm just going to do 10 questions, so it's like short and sweet. You can make the video as long as you would like it, as short as you would like it, and same goes with comments. So these are the questions that I came up with this time, and what I'll do is I'll leave all these questions in the description below. That way you guys can see the questions and you can come up with your answers and let me know. So here are my answers. The first question is, where did you go to school and what was your major? Now this applies like if you went to college. If you went to high school, or if you're not in college yet, that can go more towards like what do you plan on doing in the future, or what is your current job, or what are you doing now, that type of thing. So twist it around to how it fits your life. But for me, I went to Virginia Tech. I was a psychology major, a sociology minor, and now I'm at National College, and I'm studying to be a medical office specialist. So what I plan to do is take my psychology degree and my sociology background from Virginia Tech and apply that with my medical office specialist degree, and eventually find a job in a medical office somewhere where I can help people, and basically a receptionist in a medical office is what I'm trying to be. I've just always had an interest in the medical field, but I've never been to the point where I wanted to go as far as being a nurse or a doctor or anything along those lines. So technically, just working in a medical office for me would be like my perfect job. So that's part of the first question and part of the second question as well. The second question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? I see myself working in a medical office and helping those in need. Also, hopefully starting a family. I plan on adopting when I get older. I don't know why, I've just always had an interest in adopting. Me personally, I just prefer adopting kids that are out there that need homes instead of having kids, because me personally, I don't want to go through the whole pregnancy pain thing. I just don't handle that very well, so that's where I see myself in 5 years. When it comes to iPhone or Android, what would you choose? Now this is where it gets a little iffy with me, because you guys know I have a Mac. When it comes to iPhone or Android, I have to go with Android. And I have mine right here. Basically, I like Android better because of the Play Store, and the Play Store for me is better than the App Store because it's got a lot more things like for free, I think, and I just like the way it's laid out better and all that. But the next question is, do you prefer Mac or PC? For that one, I have to say Mac, basically because ever since I started college, I've had a Mac, and prior to that, like in high school and before that, I had a PC. But Macs, in my opinion, comparing the two, I just like Macs better, just because it works better for me. I like the layout better. It's more sturdy and they last forever. So, and also they don't really get. It's a lie that they can't get viruses, because they can get viruses. But I had my past computer before this one for 6-7 years, and it never got a virus, like not once. So I was really happy about that, and that's what actually made me get another Mac, because once you go Mac, you don't go back. So the next question is Nintendo or Sega, and you guys know I'm a Nintendo person. I've always been a Nintendo person. That's just what I grew up with. I grew up with the Super Nintendo, the NES, Game Boys, so I'm just a Nintendo person. When it comes to PlayStation or Xbox, I have to go with PlayStation. Same deal. I grew up with PlayStation. I've never had an Xbox, ever. I have played the original Xbox, and I have friends that have the Xbox 360, but I prefer PlayStation just because I've started off with PlayStation, and it's kind of one of those things with whatever you start off with, it's kind of where your loyalty's at in most cases, so I have to go with PlayStation for that one. These are all random questions, they're not all gaming related. My favorite color would be purple. My favorite music artist would be Usher, just because pretty much every song that Usher comes out with I like, and I also like how he can dance on top of singing. So he's my favorite artist. Favorite sports teams? Uh, with me, there's multiple. I like some professional sports. Other professional sports I don't like. This is what when it comes to college and professional, so you can use whatever teams you want to use. For college, it's Virginia Tech and Maryland, and then for professional, for baseball, I like the Yankees, the Braves, and the Cardinals. Um, I'm a big Yankees fan because I love New York, and plus what the Yankees did for Virginia Tech after the tragedy. And then Braves, I've just always been a Braves fan. That's the first Major League Baseball team I started to watch, and the first Major League Baseball game that I went to, but I don't remember much of because I was like 8. And the Cardinals because I have family that lives in Illinois, and it's like 20 minutes away from St. Louis. And I used to go to the games all the time, and I actually went to a lot of the games the year they won the World Series. So that's why I'm a Cardinals fan. And NFL, I have to go with Ravens. Um, Not because they won the Super Bowl, but because my favorite quarterback at Virginia Tech is on that team. He doesn't ever play. He's the backup. His name's Tyrod Taylor, and he's my favorite quarterback from Virginia Tech that's ever played at Virginia Tech. So just because of the fact that he's on that team, I would have to go with the Ravens. But when it comes to the NFL, I don't really watch it that much. I just not a big NFL person. I'm more of a college sports person. And then when it comes to NBA, I have to go with the Lakers, just because I've always loved the Lakers. And the last question is, what is your favorite city? For me, it's New York City. It always has been New York City. It never will be anything but New York City. I just am in love with that city. If I had the money, I would move there and live there. But everybody knows it is way too expensive to live there. So um, definitely have to be New York just because I love the city. I love the people that are there. I love all the buildings, all the cool like things that you can do there. I don't know. I just love that city. I always have. I've just been a big New York fan. On top of that, Broadway. Broadway's awesome. Times Square. Love Times Square. Empire State Building. If you haven't been on the top of the Empire State Building yet, if you ever get a chance to go to New York, definitely do that. Um, it might cost you some money, but the view up there is amazing. Especially when we went up there. We went up there like it was still light, but it was starting to go dark. So if you go up there around that period where you can still see it, where it's like light outside, and then wait around till it turns dark, and you can see it with all the lights lit up, that is like one of the best views you will ever see in your life, in my opinion. Now, if you're afraid of heights, it might not be a good idea for you, but in my opinion, that's one of the best experiences if you ever go to New York that you need to do. Um, so that would be my answers for my first 10 questions. There will be another question series up next week. If you guys feel like answering these questions, please leave a video response or comments below. I would love to see what your guys' answers are. And again, this is just a way for you guys to kind of know me a little bit better, more than just through gaming, and for me to get to know you guys a little bit better as well. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day.